Hey y'all, welcome back to A Moment with Miranda, where we take a few minutes to reflect, reset, and remind ourselves that we are enough. Today, I want to talk about something that drives everything that I do, something that keeps me going even on the hardest days, even when people are being jerks, even when I feel like the world is awful and people are mean, even when I have somebody who is saying something negative about me that isn't true. Even when there's somebody who may not like me or may not like what I do or how I do it. And that is the subject matter of today's podcast, finding your why. You know, my why is something that really matters to me. And I received a message recently that truly touched my heart. And honestly, messages like this are a huge part of my why. And the reason that I make every decision that I make and why I do what I do. It's moments like these that remind me of the impact that we can make on others when we show up for them, when we help them cross bridges that they never thought that they could go. The message I received was from someone who shared how I've helped them find the confidence to start over, to move away from what was not serving them, and to truly begin living life as the best version of themselves. And let me tell you, there's nothing more fulfilling than knowing that I played even a small part in someone's journey towards finding themselves and building a better future. I've been at the lowest of the low, and it's hard. And if I can give somebody the opportunity to grow just like I had to, it is so worth it. This is my why. Helping people, empowering them with the tools that they need, and walking alongside them as they cross those bridges. That's what lights me up. That's what gets me going. That's what makes me come into work every day, even on the dark days, even on the days that I don't want to get out of bed. But here's the thing, if you don't know your why yet, that's okay. It's not something that you just wake up one day and suddenly just have it all figured out. It's a journey. And sometimes it's one with a lot of side quests. And today, I want to help you start figuring out your why. Because once you do, everything else becomes so much clearer, and the right people and the right places and the right things just start falling into your life. So let's talk about how to start figuring out who you are and what drives you. First, I want you to ask yourself this: what makes you feel alive? Think about the moments where you felt the most fulfilled in your life, the most connected, or the most proud of yourself. For me, it's always been about helping people. It's always been an act of service. It's always going above and beyond for the people who are around me. Whether it's a friend, a client, or even somebody that I just met 5 minutes ago that just needed that moment of hope. Those moments are where I can offer support, guidance, or encouragement. And the ones that remind me why I'm here. Next, you need to consider this. What do people come to you for? In your friend group, you're the guy known as, you can answer the question. Sometimes your why is reflected back to you through the people that you help. Are you one of those people that they call when they need advice? Are you one that they reach out to when they just need somebody to listen? I will tell you, I'm not the friend that listens. I am the friend that you call when you want a solution. I can listen, but I can't always listen. And this is a struggle of mine. I'm working on it. I can't always listen without a solution. For me, messages like the one I received remind me that my why isn't just about me. It's about the people I've been able to impact. It's about showing up and saying, You're not alone, and I will walk this journey with you. Another step to finding your why is to think about what breaks your heart. What are things that you wish you could change to make this world better? For me, it's seeing people feel stuck, like they can't move forward because they don't have the tools or support that they need. It is the hardest thing for me when I see somebody that is just so close to just pushing that wall and being able to move past whatever they're going through, but they just need that one thing. I am so passionate about what I do because I believe that everyone deserves the chance to build the life that they want, that they deserve the chance to start over when they need to. Not everybody's perfect. Not everybody was a good person from day one. Not everybody grew up with just money or just the things that they needed. And I want to help be that person that can help get people there. Even if I don't have all the tools, I want to know people who do. That's a huge part of my why. Getting people to where they want to go. And here's the most important part. Start small. You don't have to have it all figured out today. That's not how this works. Begin by showing up for yourself and the people around you in those small but meaningful ways, but intentionally through your why. Maybe it's a conversation with a friend, offering encouragement to someone who's struggling, or even taking the time to reflect what truly matters to you. Those small, tiny steps, they add up. And before you know it, you'll begin to see a pattern. The direction that points to your purpose and your why. Finding your why isn't about having a perfect plan or knowing exactly what you want your life to look like. I'm sorry, challenges fall from the sky just like anvils do in cartoons. So think about, as you're listening to this, also listen to the voice inside your head that says this matters. It's about paying attention to those moments that light you up in the different ways that you can not only make a difference, not just to others, but for yourself as well. So if you're listening to this and wondering where to start, here's my challenge to you. Take 10 minutes today or whenever you're listening to this to reflect on what makes you feel alive, what people come to you for, and what breaks your heart. Write it down. Let it sit with you and see what patterns emerge. And remember, your why doesn't have to be a grand world-changing thing. It just has to matter to you and only to you. Thank you for spending this moment with me. Let's keep building bridges, helping others, and finding our why and our way together. And as always, remember, you are always enough, babe. Always.